beautiful Black woman in Paul Robeson Campus Center of Rutgers, Newark. It's another great example of representation of how these young girls should not be afraid to embrace their ethnic roots, their dark skin, their kinky hair. They are beautiful inside and out. And Ms. Molden, who is the executive director of this nonprofit, is trying to instill these qualities in these young girls so they can overcome the traumas that they've experienced.
I like your sweater.
Okay. That is what we call words of encouragement. We always start off with words of encouragement. The next thing we do is...
So a lot of the vulnerabilities that these young Black girls face are some of the same vulnerabilities that I faced as a young Black girl. But they're far surpassed mine, being that technology and social media is a huge thing.
I can recall being in high school in the Omega program for the smart kids, and was told by one of my high school teachers that, why are you so excited about that A? It's a C everywhere else. And I never understood that until I got older. Yeah, I didn't understand that my high school education wasn't as competitive as others, but I was proud of myself to have gotten that A, and to have an adult who did not look like me to tell me that my A was a C. It just took away something from me that day.
So purpose-driven Girlz Learning Incorporated purpose is to empower these young girls by showing them representation of different Black, accomplished, educated entrepreneurs so they can dream bigger than they ever thought possible. To hear someone say you're beautiful instead of hearing your hair is ugly or you're too short or you're too fat. The things that all kids go through.
When I was younger, my mom used to bully me and my middle sister every single day. She used to tell us, go to school with straight hair. Why you have curly hair out? Straighten your hair. Every single day tell us that we're not beautiful, why you guys had to be born that way. Every day we used to hear that coming from my mom's mouth.
I was born and grew up in Haiti. My family did not have much. When I turned 9, at 9 years old, my parents, they sent me to the city to live with my godmother, where she used to beat me a lot for no reason, because I was a good kid. I listen, I do everything in the house. I cook, clean, I had to take care of her kids. I barely went to school. I never shared with my parents what I was going through.
The research shows in Newark, in this particular area, Fairmont Heights neighborhood, this is an underserved neighborhood in the West Ward. These children have not had a mentoring program. I started the organization, the Purpose-Driven Girl Learning Center, because I have a history and a passion for helping others. My organization functions as a community classroom outside the tradition. I'll just ask one question. What am I? The girls are learning things that they would not have learned in the regular classroom setting. What would the world look like if there was no Black people? I grew from 3 to 5 girls to 18 girls. The girls in my class, they are well-behaved girls. We created that lot. We're teaching them social skills, the facts about friendship. They are getting along. We don't have conflicts. They also are learning how to express their emotions. Genius. Don't ever doubt that you're not a genius. We're building their self-esteem through what we call affirmation.
Compliments, and praise.
They get to look in a mirror and say who they are, and they also have to reflect on how they feel, dealing with their emotional well-being. We focus on culturally who they are as African American girls, to learn more about their history. The genius of African American mind is utilized on a daily basis. You know, we imagine taking our girls outside of the environment in which they presently live. Some have never been outside their neighborhood. If there was never no inventors, we wouldn't have none of this stuff.
Currently, I have 3 daughters. For me, as a parent, it gave me somewhere safe for them to go. It's been a way to give them a positive look at life.
What y'all think about my guitar?
So my daughter, she is homeschooled, and this was the first program I had put her in.
Who you think invented this?
Every time she leave out of here, it's like her head is up, nose up, chest out.
But where did it look like it came from?
We also have an entrepreneurship program that we do when all the girls, make little home goods, create things, and they will come out and sell them.
Brush? How many of you use a brush? I don't think none of us use brush in here no more, right?
It helps me basically talk out loud, learning myself, learning others, and my culture, my history.
It helped her form bonds and relationships with the girls in our neighborhood.
Are you still
As they grow up, it'll never leave them.
There are many other kids that are going through similar situation I went through. I went through hell. Thank you to Purpose-Driven Girls Learning Center to give a voice to these girls where they can express themselves, their feelings. My plan after I get my degree is to go back to Haiti and other countries to help these kids as much as I can.
This whole experience of experimental philanthropy, I am a philanthropist who has had the awesome opportunity to give back to the people of Newark, New Jersey, where people say, like, similar to the words of Jesus, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? Can anything good thing come out of Newark? Of course it can. And I'm an example, and these young ladies are examples too. Oh, this is just for me personally. Yeah, eventually, I want to be able to be that nonprofit that disseminates funding for other nonprofits so they can be viable.